If you clicked on this video, that means you're struggling somewhere on YouTube, and that's why it's important that you watch this video all the way to the end, because I got 5 reasons why you may be struggling here on YouTube. So keep watching. So let's get right into it. The first reason you may be struggling on YouTube is because you're struggling to find your audience. And this can be difficult, but what you have to do is, in the beginning, I know you don't want to, but find a niche. Find something that's going to make you feel like this is what I want to do for the long haul. This is what I want to create. That way you can find your audience. The algorithm will know how to push your content out, and you will ultimately find your people that want to see everything you do. So that's one thing. You don't know who your audience is. Once you learn your audience, you know how to produce your content, what to do and what they want and what they're looking for. The second reason you may be struggling is you're worried about not having the right gear. Gear doesn't matter. Let me tell you, the first time I started with an iPhone. I think it was an iPhone 7. I literally would walk around with a tripod with my phone on it and vlog with the front-facing camera. Of course, many of you know now you should probably use the back camera, but it doesn't matter what gear you have. First off, use your phone, because that's how you know if this is something you want to do. Don't go invest and spend all this money on something that you might not really want to do a year down the line. So now you just have a camera sitting around that you're not going to use and no plans of using it. So be happy with starting with your phone. Don't feel like you have to have all the updated and the latest gear to get started, because it's not necessary. See if this is something you want to do, and then if you have the extra funds, go invest, and then you can, do it that way. But don't break the bank or beat yourself up because you feel like you don't have the right gear to get started, because 9 times out of 10, most people that started here on this platform started with their phone. Another reason you may be scared is you might be scared of being on camera. And I know it seems intimidating, but what you have to understand is that everybody started at the same place. Everybody was scared at one point to get in front of this camera and just talk. But it's really that simple. Get on the camera and talk and practice if you need to. But you have to get rid of that fear, because with that fear, you will never start. Do not forget that. You have to let go of that fear, because that will be a big struggle for you on YouTube here to even get started. Another thing, or another reason you may be struggling, is finding the time to create. I know this can be difficult, but what you have to understand, with 24 hours in a day, there's so many times, there's so much free time that you can find, or you actually have, that you don't realize you have it. You have to get you a time slot or a calendar, get your calendar, but figure out your schedule, what you do every day. And then you figure out the free time you have within that, because there's always free time. With 24 hours, there's no way anybody can tell me that they don't have time to 10 minutes, 20 minutes set aside to pick up that camera and start recording. So this could be a big struggle for a lot of people. You have to realize that you can make time, but you have to want to do this. So find that time somewhere. I don't know. I guess an example, if you're driving home from work, start the camera and record. Set it somewhere safe so you can drive and just talk on your way home. Or if you're in the bathroom getting ready for work, set the camera up so can't nobody see nothing but your face, and just talk before you go to bed. You might have 10 minutes before you go to sleep. Pick up the phone or your camera, whatever you're using, and just start recording. But there's plenty of time and opportunities to record. So no more excuses. That will be a big struggle. And the final thing I have for you, and this is big. This is so big, but you have to understand the fear of failure. If you're worried about failing, you've already failed, because you're not going to get started. Let go of that fear of starting. Let go of that fear of failing, because once you feel like you failed, it's going to put so much on you. It's going to be so much weight on you where you won't know what to do. You built up such a fear that your content is going to come off looking like you're scared. And people don't want to see scared. They want to see confidence come across on the other side of this lens. So, yeah, get started. Let go of all those things. So again, let me recap. You have to know who your audience is. Do not forget who your audience is. Learn who it is. Figure out how to find your audience. But figure out who you want to reach. You have to ask that question. Who do I want to reach? Don't worry about the right gear. Gear doesn't matter. Start with your phone, and it's something everybody has in their pocket, and that's probably one of the most expensive cameras you can have, and they're top notch now. The third one, quit being scared. No need to be scared to get on camera. Pick up that camera and start talking. Look at that lens and just go. That fear is going to disable you. We don't want that. finding time to create, you know what to do. Just pick out a time in your day where you're not doing nothing. If you're sitting around on the couch, you have time to record. So any free time you have, take advantage of it. And the final thing, this is it. Don't be worried about failing, because you only fail if you don't start. So, hey, this is a quick video. I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button as well. Subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.